We were tasked with the innovation strategy Slippery When Wet. Initially, when we started talking about it and brainstorming what we thought it might mean, we were first thinking things that involved water because it's slippery when wet. Then we were thinking caution signs. Slippery when wet is a common caution sign. And then we were thinking potential cleaning things because when you see that sign, you have to then it signals you to clean up the water. But then we were able to settle in on the definition, which is a product that evolves and changes depending on the application or addition of something that alters the condition of the product. It changes and evolves based on context. For example, a floor is not slippery the majority of the time. When water is added onto the floor, it then becomes slippery. So the existing products that exist today that would be included in this brainstorming category include
Our first existing product that fits into the idea of slippery while wet is Grow Capsules. Grow Capsules are a common kid's toy in which you have a pill that once you put into water grows into any shape or animal like a dinosaur. This fits our definition of slippery while wet due to the fact that the product is evolved or changed from its original state when you have the addition of water, resulting in a final product of shapes or animals.
One existing product out there that fits our definition of slippery when wet would be photochromatic sunglasses/glasses. And what happens with that is when you go outside, they change from glasses to tinted shades. This fits our definition because as in water being applied, it's sunlight being applied as context to the glasses, and that causes a change within them.
One of the other existing products we thought of for our project, Slippery When Wet, was the Chia Pet, and how it starts off as just a piece of pottery where it's a dog, Bob Ross, Obama, Garfield, whatever it is. But once you have the addition of water that waters the grass seeds, it grows and becomes a little more fun to play with. You could trim the grass so it has a better looking afro or fur on the dog. And that's what we decided was another existing product that fit into our description of slippery when wet. One of the new ideas we had that fit into our model of slippery when wet was a beach umbrella that adjusts its angle depending on where the sun is so that you're constantly in shade. This will be helpful because if you're sitting on the beach and you fall asleep, instead of getting a bad sunburn by accidentally getting exposed to the UV rays, this umbrella would constantly protect you throughout the day and keeping you in shade. And it's the addition of sunlight that changes this umbrella's angle, and that's what we thought was the external factor that changed our product and made it a new product.
For one of our new products that we believe would fit our definition of slippery while wet would be an automatic tire pressure changer. This product would be built into the rubber tire in order to let out or take in more air to change the tire pressure. We felt that this would be incredibly useful because it would allow your tires to change depending on their terrain. An example of this being useful is if you drive to the beach, your tire would automatically deflate when you begin driving on the sand.
Our next product is called the Smart Cup, and it changes temperature depending on the type of liquid that you're pouring into the cup and your own preferences. So it's dependent on the condition of the water, which is relating back to our definition. So it'll change the temperature of the cup to keep your coffee warm or your beer cold, and that's it for the Smart Cup.
One product that we thought would be new and innovative to go along with this idea would be a windbreaker that you could wear when fishing. And you would be able to blow it up and it would have a life vest built in. This is in case in rough conditions or something like that, you end up falling off the boat. This is fitting our definition due to the fact that depending on the change in context or something being applied, the properties of the product alter and it becomes something else altogether.